I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
야, 잠깐만, 여기 뭐냐? 잠깐만, 아, 벌써 더 멋있는 걸 찾았다니. 이야, 너무 좋은데?
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
but you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses.
뭐지, 뭘 부셨는데 내가 방금?
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your story today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look
아,
elsewhere.
저
for
뒤에
winners. I've
저
nothing to
수레가
say
혹시
now. Never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
아, 저기서 아이템 못 보는데.
Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp
아, 그
southwest
수레가
of here,
아니구나.
just
다행이다.
past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
좀 머네. 다음에 기회가 되면.
Wonder who lives here. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
여기서 누가 도움을 요청하는 소리가 들렸거든요.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
어이구.
That at you. Leave her alone.
나 지팡이 개 멋있어.
Allow me to put you out.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
아, 야 이거 이거 완전 어쌔신 크리드. 일단 오케이.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio. You little brat.
Lumos.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
게다가 이 몸 앞에서 전투를 벌일 생각을 하다니 어리석구만.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the
또 내가 해야 할
Trials of Merlin.
퍼즐인가 보다.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
오.
I brought a trunk chock
아,
full
이게
of
그
mallowsweet
수수께끼의
with me. It's
기둥
just
그런
over there
건가
by my tent.
보다. 이게 그 중앙이고. 오, 좋아. 재밌겠다. 당장 해보자.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word!
요.
The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
주변에 불을 붙여볼까?
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
이야.
There, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade. should you need more.
호그스미드에서 얻을 수 있어.
I really must be off. Such a
그래,
pleasure to meet you.
노라야. 나 간다.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
아, 재밌네. 제밥 퀘스트 개 많아서 좋아요. 와, 진짜 개쩐다 게임. 지금 그러면은 빼앗긴 수레 외형 주는 거고 추천 레벨 지팡이 손잡이 메인 퀘스트는 약초학 수업이긴 한데 메인을 하러 갈까요? 지금 메인이 너무 뒤쳐져 있긴 해. 맞지? 근데 방금도 메인이었어. 표시 자체는.
Everyone seems to fit.
Revelio.
온실나무.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
내 인생 게임에 들어가냐고요, 호그와트? 아직이요? 아직은 그냥 재밌긴 한데 뭐 더 해봐야 될 것 같은데. 잘 만든 게임인 건 맞는 것 같아.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting
아 이거 영화에서도 처음에 맨드레이크 아니었냐? 막 존내 우는 거?
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
개사기네.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass. I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be
다 똑같이 한 것 같은데요.
get a grasp of.
저만 유별나게 한 건 아닌 것 같은데. 귀가 먹는 줄 알았어요.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on
내
such
전용
late
화분
notice.
테이블이요?
Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star.
야, 나 너무 특별 그건데?
Disney's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
야.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out?
중국산 깨무는 양배추 뭐야, 씨발.
The Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to
갑자기?
uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have
갑자기 현실로 딱 깨버리네, 씨발. 중국산 이래 버리니까.
let them have a good chomping.
씨발.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
어우, 확 깬다 갑자기.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Lumos.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Upley's nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
아, 친한 척하지 마. 제발.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Things he's
Revelio.
really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
Go on, grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
아, 중국산 깨무는 양배추로 저 인형을 공격하라고?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
그러니까 애들이 왜 자꾸 나한테 존나
Take your time.
머뭇머뭇거리냐?
Accio.
뭔가 존나 나한테 뭐 다 잘못했냐 나한테? 왜 이렇게 다 그래 알았어 왜 다 이래 나한테? 아, 내가 5학년에 갑자기 와서 아니 뭐 그럴 수도 있지. 여긴 뭐냐?
Lumos. Revelio.
우와. 쩐다.
Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
약간 진짜 학교 돌아다니는 느낌이야 호그와트. 개쩌네.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our
호그와트 사상 처음인 사례는 아니잖아. 근데 그
Sorry, Mr. Clopton.
그 멀린도 그랬고 멀린도 5학년 입학이랬나? 아닌가? 하여튼 그 모르가나도 5학년 입학이잖아.
Revelio.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yo.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hero.
3분 남았네.
Make anything grow, we must first
잠깐 기다릴까? 3분?
as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are
잠깐만.
as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
데른데른데른데른데른데른 아 나나나 나나나나 나나 이거 보는 와중에도 시간은 가겠지? 어디 보자. 와 탐험 1%? 아 이걸 5번 잡는 것도 보상이 있네요. 와. 뭐야 이거? 아 컬렉션 가면 이런 거 보상으로 주는구나. 장비 사용 공간 증가. 멀린 거 하면 이거 주는구나. 아 야 컬렉션도 있고 내가 만났던 몬스터들도 나오고 야, 진짜 작정하고 나왔구나. 100시간이 뭐야 이거. 이런 걸 근데 안 해본 건 아니거든, 이런 게임을. 충분히 많이 해봤는데 호그와트라서. 아, 이게 호그와트 빨이 좀 크긴 크다. 시간이 안 가는구나. 씨발. 잠깐만, 나 근데 뭐 장갑이나 이런 거 전설 먹은 거 같은데 왜 안 들어왔지? 아, 뭐야, 전설급 글러브라는 게 외형 이름이었어? 아, 그런 거였어? 빨간 거요? 어우, 멋있네. 이야. 열. 이제 슬리데린 같아요? 멋있긴 한데 약간 마법사 같진 않지. 약간 나중에 용을 진짜 타면 모를까. 아직은 이렇게 입고 다녀야겠다. 가자.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
오늘은 프레임도 그닥 떨어지는 것도 없고 괜찮네요. 확실히 그 레이트레이싱이 문제였나봐.
We're going to see who can stay up the late.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in...
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Aha.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
근데 아직도 체력약 만드는 거면 얼마나 기본인 거냐? 얼마나 안 한 거야, 퀘스트를.
Even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
저.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
내가
Revelio.
만들어 보지.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
뭔가 띵띵 소리가 여기서 가까운데? 일단 버그인가?
Revelio. My parents considered keeping me home from school.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
제대로 들었어.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
알았어.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
아, 뭔가 짜증나네.
Revelio.
그리핀도르 놈들 존내 친한 척한단 말이지. 마음에 안 들게.
Revelio.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
야.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
마음에 안 드는구만.
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
아, 뭐야? 아, 이거 이제 그냥 기다리기만 하면 되는 거야? 아, 그렇구만. 됐어.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
하나 주는구나.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Get it!
옌병 에휴 옌병 씨발.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
아 진짜.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew.
씨발. 죄송해요.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
감사합니다.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
됐나?
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blake.
뭐냐 저 도비는.
Revelio.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
이젠 도비까지 나한테 명령을 하네.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
단 한 명도 집요정이라고 부르는 걸 못 봤어요? 왜 집요정이라고 불러줄까요? 저건 뭐지?
Incendio.
요.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
아 여기 싸우는 데구나. 여기가 안 뜰. 스크롭은 당신이 찾아낸 책에 관해 알고 있어요. 혹시 책의 내용 중 빠진 게 있나요? 스크롭은 노출된 장소에서 그 이야기를 하는 게 안전하다고 생각하지 않아요. 스크롭이 다른 쪽지를 남겼어요. 다리 건너 바위로 만든 원 안에 있죠. 조심하세요. 아무한테도 말하지 마시고요. 아, 뭔가 존나 위험할 것 같지? 그래도 어쩔 수 없지 뭐. 싸움은 내가 잘하니까.
Revelio.
이건 뭐야? 이거 여기 또 있네? 호. 발판으로 쓰라는 건가 보다. 거의 다 왔어요. 원형의 돌기둥들 아래로 내려와 호박을 찾으면 돼요. 호박 안을 열어보세요. 거기 상심하고만 불쌍한 스크롭을 도와줄 수 있어요.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Revelio.
included.
별걸 다 도와줘야 되는구만. 저 집은 아까 내가 들렸던 집이잖아.
Incendio. Revelio.
뭐지? 있다.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
귀찮게 하는구만. 나 그 물가에서 그거 뺏었는데. 저쪽에도 뭐가 있었구나. 월장석.
Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way.
집도비.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
이득이 된다면야 권력에 반하는 일 정도야 얼마든지 할 수 있지.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
귀가 왜 그래?
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
좀...
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both.
의문은 풀렸어.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your paper.
Revelio.
And the ring.
이 물 안에서 전설이 나오니까 이거 뭐 아 씨발 진짜 나왔네. 아 이러니까 뭘 지나칠 수가 없어. 컬렉션이 풀린 게 있나? 아 이거 챌린지가 열려야 되는 거지? 갑시다. 아니 근데 지금 당장은 메인 퀘도 메인 퀘지만 그게 열려야 되는데 멀린의 인벤토리 확장 열 필요한데 지금. 오. 예요. 필요했다고. 어째 빨간 게 있더라. 사냥터구나. 생각보다 많은데. 너무 좋아. 오예, 챌린지. 뭐야, 뭐 주는 건 아닌가? 좀 많이 잡아야 되나 보네. 허허. 여긴 또 뭐냐?
Revelio. Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. Lumos.
어? 야, 이것도 또 그거네.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Could it be? A visitor?
뭐야?
Oh? Ooh. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
동굴 가서 목 잘린 거야?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
바람을 조심하라고?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton,
지팡이?
they're yours for the taking.
Revelio.
지팡이 확인.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
여긴 이게 다네요. 근데 생각보다 별걸 안 줬다. 그러게 내가 바람을 조심한다고 조심하는 게 될란가 모르겠네. 뭐야 이게 뭐야? 어디요?
Lumos.
목 잘리고 유령하자고요? 안 좋은 생각인데.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
이렇게 그냥 끝나는구나.
Lumos.
그러면 금지된 숲으로 들어가야 된다는 거네. 하하. 하하. 일단 이걸 좀 할까요? 마법을 배우러 가자 일단.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. 네, 오늘 해리포터 때문에 방송하고 토요일날 휴방하기로 했습니다. 참고하시면 됩니다. 이 게임 모드보단 DLC가 더 많이 나올 것 같아. 아즈카반 DLC 나왔으면 좋겠다. 됐다. 어차. 나는 뭐 애들 정규 수업은 하나도 안 듣고 맨날 이런 수업만 들어야 돼? 개인 수업 듣는 거야?
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
투영, 인센디오. 무장 해제를 시킨다.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Accio, Expelliarmus.
야,
Levioso, Lumos.
좋구만.
Revelio.
뭐야, 메인 퀘가 열렸다? 아, 금지된 숲 가는 거구나. 아, 마법을 배우니까 필요 조건이 이 마법을 배우는 거였네. 그러네. 금지된 숲. 아, 여기 가야 되네. 가보자고. 하세님, 어둠의 마법 배우실 거냐고요? 당연하죠.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.